Hello everybody, welcome. We'll be doing the Voracious Resurgence mission 10-5, Duke Alloces decision. We're gonna head to Xarcabard and we've got our prime weapon equipped. Here we got the great axe, the Lafria. Haha. Alright, so we're going to target this. Over in this part of Xarcabard, right by the entrance from Bosidine. We're late. Sorry to keep you waiting. Is that? What are you doing with that weapon? Give it to me. It's me, Gloom Phantom. Hand over the weapon? No. Huh? I had a feeling you might say that. That's fine with me. According to Skulker, I can't wield that weapon anyway. Besides, I hear that the weapon will devour the soul of those who wield it. And actually, I believe the old man said something similar. I never thought the black sword would be passed down to me. It was quite the shock. Was it the one that destroyed the bomb? Was it the one destroyed by the bomb? Indeed, that was quite the special item. After dealing the final blow to Chaos in Valhalla, it just went off. It was covered in Chaos's blood, and that was the cause of everything. Actually, your brother mentioned that too. Chaos's blood has some kind of special power. Well, I guess it can't be helped. This weapon is needed in the fight. By the way, I hear that you looked after Maggie Begu Zvahl while I was gone. I don't usually do this, so listen carefully, okay? Thank you for your help. That magicite we picked up in Castle Zvahl sure turned out to be useful. Gloom Phantom is much better now, and as for my worthless brother Kiptrix, I heard that he caused you all kinds of trouble. Allow me to apologize on his behalf. Please forgive my brother. I'm really sorry. Do you forgive Gloom Phantom's brother? Forgive him for what? Huh? I heard that my brother Kiptrix brought a bomb to Mavapolis and caused all kinds of trouble. So I'm asking for your forgiveness, given all the trouble we've caused you. Do you forgive Gloom Phantom's brother? No. Huh? I had a feeling you'd say that. Well, either way, there's something I need to ask you. You're going to face Chaos in a battle to the death, right? You must take the Destiny Destroyers with you. We promise to do our best. I'd rather go home, but I suppose you need our help. We fight alongside them? Yes. Haha, I knew I could count on you. Huh? What is this? I'm glad to see you're all here. You shall be the ones to face, to defeat the traitors. Ah, you must be Duke Alloces. Gloom Phantom, I applaud you on your swift recovery and speedy return to the front lines. Hey, you're making me blush. I knew it. He's a good demon at heart. However, it is pointless to fight without a weapon in hand. Wait, I take that back. Isn't he a monk? You don't need it. He is a weapon. The final battle lies ahead. Are you prepared to serve as both decoy and guardian for the weapon bearer? I was born ready. Come on, let's do this. In that case, You must accompany them to Castle Zvahl, Mephisto. Wait. Skoker said that only demons could wield the weapon. Yes, but circumstances have changed. What circumstances? Within Valhalla, the traitor Garazu Horazu, new form of magic, has seized control of numerous souls. The magic had no effect on the elite demon soldiers who were protected by Odin. However, after many deaths in the face of Chaos's unparalleled strength, there were some demons who rose in rebellion. One by one, they welcomed the mark of the traitors and defected to the enemy ranks. Are you serious? Where's their sense of loyalty? So that is why Odin requested that you be entrusted with the weapon. You must defeat Chaos and Garazu Horazu while everyone works to keep the traitors from passing through the gates from the underworld. What? That sounds impossible. There's no need to worry. That's what we're here for. And if you happen to find yourself under their control, we'll help you snap out of it. Mephisto, I leave you with these words. We have no idea what the traitors are planning at Castle Zvahl. Therefore, the Destiny Destroyers that will be serving as your shield may be considered expendable. However, you must not throw your life away needlessly. You are too important to the cause. Ha ha ha. You must ascertain the traitor's strength, and if the victory is elusive, I ask that you withdraw post-haste. Take solace in the fact that you are merely Lord Odin's fallback plan. If he is able to regain his lost strength, then the balance of power will be immediately overturned. Now go forth, Mephisto, Destiny Destroyers. I have been waiting for you. But where is the other one? Now we're head back to Castle Zvahl for the next cutscene. Alright, now we're in Castle Zvahl Keep, right by the home point. And we're going to check this strange apparition. Valhallan Rift. Valhallan Rift. It is completely different in here than it is out there. What's going on? It must be due to opening the gate to the underworld. This area has been interspersed with Valhalla, and it's throwing everything off. This place is really cold. It seeps into your very soul. Well, Valhalla is where people go when they die. So maybe since Valhalla was partially merged with this world, it means we're also half dead. Most impressive, Destiny Destroyers. That's not a bad guess, actually. The voice of chaos. Haha. Or Haraba Maraba. In fact, I'd venture to say you're half right. This is a world where both the living and the dead coexist. You're the Maelstrom Mage. Garazu Horazu. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm pleased to hear that my name is known throughout the world of beastmen as well. I've heard your names from our loyal legion of the dead. I figured that explosion would allow us to meet in Valhalla. But as you can see, you are not nearly strong enough to be summoned to such a hallowed place. As such, we are fortunate that we were able to meet here. Silence! You'll pay for what you've done. I'm more interested in this one here. Although expected, it was still a little surprising to see humanoids joining forces with beastmen. It is clear that things have changed since the time I walked the land. Several decades ago, there was a great war between humans and beastmen. Does that no longer concern you? Let me guess, you are what is known as an adventurer. Yes, we used to adventure, now we just teleport from point to point. You dare to visit uncharted lands that others are afraid to set foot in? So you are willing to go to any means necessary to obtain the weapon in your hand, yes? Yes, that's right. I see. I believe you, for I tend not to deny that which is posed before me. If I did, then I would never be able to reach a higher plane of knowledge. I believe you and I are the same. That is why you are able to make it this far. However, I think you are forgetting something important. That which dwells within the weapon you wield shall devour your very soul. Do you realize what that means? Have you ever thought about what a soul actually is? Normally, you only regard injuries inflicted upon that which can be seen by the naked eye. Gloom Phantom, as a goblin, surely you can answer this. Huh? The old man told me that it leads to a shortening of one's lifespan. During the battle 5,000 years ago, those with such weapons weren't just killed by chaos and its minions. I heard that many of them died after a small place of their souls was eaten every time they swung the weapon. Then the next strongest individual would take up the sword from that corpse, and so on and so forth. The battle in Valhalla would continue to be fought until only one was left standing. Lifespan, once again, you are only half right. The soul is a collection of the potential that you possess. As an adventurer, perhaps it is easier to understand it as free will. The usual variety of choices that lie before you are slowly eaten away. You gradually lose that freedom to choose, and in the end, only death awaits. Therefore, I believe that there is no more idiotic choice one can make than to wield such a weapon. I have no idea what you're talking about. I think he's saying we should get rid of the weapon. What? I refuse to let that happen. You can refuse all you like, but it matters not. You are a beastman, while he is a humanoid. Furthermore, the only reason I could see that you are working together is because your interests align, for the moment at least. In fact, the relationship between you is entirely due to the weapon. If it were to be lost, then you would become enemies, or at the very least, you would return to your usual state of indifference. Despite all that babbling, you're also only half right. The only reason that Mephistel and I are connected is because of the weapon. However, that connection is much more powerful than you give it credit for. That weapon has been passed down between the corpses of heroes from various races ever since that fateful battle 5,000 years ago. Orcs, Kadav, Yagudo, Sahagin, Apkalu, Terracolos, Meebles, Citrolus, Goblins. And when I was the last one to take up that sword, I also became something of a corpse when it was smashed to pieces. And just like before, someone has arrived to take up the weapon in my stead. And that person is none other than Mephistel. There's 5,000 years of history connecting us all. That is why I refuse to let it be cast aside. Throw away the weapon? No. I realize it is hard for you to understand, but even that choice will be taken from you. Ha! You're the one who doesn't understand. We simply need to beat you before our soul can be devoured. Yes, he who strikes first strikes last. How very appropriate of a beastman. I shall learn from your words and simply deny you any chance at victory from the beginning. Deny you the choice of life itself, even. He just created a burning circle. Look, over there. Squirrel. Roar, is that chaos? Looks like things are starting to heat up. Chaos or the Maelstrom Mage, which should we attack first? There is no need for Chaos to join this fight. Rejoice, both your body and soul shall serve as nourishment for Chaos's divine ambition. Now we're going to check it again and enter the fight. Apparently we don't need to keep this weapon equipped, and we can switch to our Rima A ambuscade weapon. But we'll just do the fight with it and see how it goes. Probably should switch the sword and shield, but we'll just keep this little semi-upgraded prime weapon. It slowly devours your soul. Makes it safe for me to equip it. Even strips the food away. So there you have it. Chaos, even easier than Ambuscade. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit the like, smash the like, pound the like. Did we win? Ha! That chaos isn't so tough after all. That's what I thought too. Ha! You know, that's just his first form. It was just a summoned. Well done. Now, shall we try again? Evil Taru. What? Is that chaos again? Look closer. That's not the real thing. This is special magic that I have encountered before. It is illusion magic that was used by a pair of sibling mages. Although it depends on the illusion, it consumes large amounts of magical energy and normally cannot be cast multiple times. However, I am currently linked to Chaos itself. Chaos possesses the power to connect with the astral plane. As a result, I am able to tap into the pure magical energies found there. Naturally, the high purity of this energy means that only skilled mages like myself can harness it. He's able to continually use his magic without interruption. So in other words, we're basically doomed, yes? Curses. Skulker never told me anything about this. Since Odin has closed the gates to the underworld, I imagine the denizens of Vanadil are likely ignorant of a great many things. Now then, shall I resume the battle? It would be a worthwhile experiment to see just how many rounds you can survive. Hey, time out. You have no chance at victory here. You must flee. Hey, is that the Shadowlord? Wait, isn't that... I may be able to slow them down. It's you. I am not who you think. There's no going back for me now. My prior death and subsequent resurrection, I do not lament my lot in life. I shall leave the rest to you. Now go. This way, hurry. Thanks, Shadowlord. Gravity flee. I could see where this is going, however, I cannot avoid it. Phew. Whew. Do you think we're safe here? I never expected that we'd be saved by the Shadowlord. Talk about a shocking development. Still, I thought the Shadowlord was slain by a human. Maybe he came from Valhalla. At any rate, I received this. It definitely belongs to a human. Forget about that for now. We've got to tell the demon about this new development. We're heading to the road that leads to the Bostian Glacier in order to meet with Duke Alloces. Come and join us there as soon as you can. So we get the key item and head back to where we started the quest. Mephisto, the Destiny Destroyers told me what happened during the battle. I thought this instability between Valhalla and Vanadil would dampen the trader's magic. However, it appears I was mistaken. They mentioned that the trader boasted of drawing upon the endless magical energies of the astral plane. Even still, the ability to call forth a projection of chaos itself. During an ancient battle in Valhalla, our forces suffered a crippling defeat when we fell victim to such illusions. However, even then, they did not use projections of chaos against us. Perhaps they were hiding this technique until they faced the weapon bearer destined to bring about their doom. Either way, our priority is to first take down the self-proclaimed leader of this rebel army, the Maelstrom Mage, Garazu Horizu. That may be true, but how? He keeps hiding behind those illusions of his. Do not forget your true purpose. The Destiny Destroyers must serve as a decoy and engage the chaos illusions in order to buy time. You're just sending us straight to our doom. Actually, in terms of buying us time, the Shadowlord did come to our rescue. The Shadowlord was originally a Gulka. The Gulka and Odin have been connected for 5,000 years. During the battle 20 years ago, it was Lord Odin who ordered the demons to serve the Shadowlord. After his death, the Shadowlord's soul was summoned to Valhalla. However, since it was split in two, he instead fell into a deep slumber. Split in two? He would not fare quite so well, but the Shadowlord was able to stay true to himself. Now, with Valhalla awash in the chaos of war, Lord Odin needed a soul that would not betray him. Lord Odin awakened the soul of the Shadowlord and ordered him to journey to Vanadil. Essentially, he is being forced to risk his soul to save his former enemy. Fate can often be the most cruel of concepts. No, there may be more to this. Perhaps the reason the despairing Psyche was left behind is Dynamis? There's something I must investigate. I shall handle it myself. Meanwhile, there's something that only the Destiny Destroyers can do. No problem, leave it to us. And get 20,000 Jill. Key item. And next quest we'll head to Xarcabard.